Dear Journal, the other day I noticed I was 2 or 3 caches shy of being eligible for a challenge cache, and one of the remaining caches was a virtual, a covered bridge tour involving 3 locations, and while they're all very lovely and rustic and last longer than uncovered bridges, I'm sure, to me they just seem like tunnels in places you don't need them. At least this second one I visited, nicknamed Crybaby Bridge, has a nice urban legend behind it. That of a woman who threw her baby in the water and then hung herself in the tunnel. Bridge, whatever. You stop your car inside the bridge and then you hear ghost babies and scrapes on your car ceiling from the hanging woman, just like the Sunday drives Ma and Pa used to take us on after church. Now I'm supposed to be able to hear the wails of a child, and if I stop my car, the mother's feet. She hung herself in here? I don't know. It's called Crybaby Bridge. I can see a biker up there. Just turn this off. Now, usually there's some sort of chant with these sort of things. I don't think there's one for Crybaby Bridge. Say, baby, do you want to lay down with me? I say, baby, do you want to lay down by my side? Say, baby, do you want to lay down with me? I say, baby. No, it didn't work. Alright, the biker's coming. Well, it's a very exciting covered bridge. Well, maybe it's spookier at night. I mean, everything's spookier at nighttime, right? Houses, cemeteries, soda cans, decorative pillows, the list goes on. The third and final bridge is down the road from this old defunct mill. I parked there for a nice walk to the bridge after confirming that it was indeed an old defunct mill and going for a cache at a place that I personally would not have chosen as a hide. Now, I know, you're gonna be like, Skimbosh, can't you just play the game? Why do you gotta be like this? The thing is, you got all this cool stuff over here. And then you go and you make your cache a lamp pole skirt jobber. I don't know. Not like I could sign the cache anyway. And it's for this reason I won't be signing the log. Be on the foot, be on the foot, be on the foot. Well, another bridge. This one looks a lot like the other covered bridges. Much cleaner though. I mean, I saw lots of signature. Bill, my love, miss you every day. Always on my mind. Love always Zelda. Fuck me, that's depressing. God damn it. Look at this nice little sit-down area. Might have to chill here and go over some happy things. Because now I'm depressed as shit from that last bridge. So, hopefully you're not. Hey, sorry about that. More videos with less depression to come. Yeah, sorry if I'm taking arrows to the feelings cortex, well then I'm taking you with me, Journal. I don't know. I don't know why that note's messing with my empathy levels, but running water clears my brain, and on some other day, geocaching took me to a nice place in the form of this. This is the Aquatung Spring. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it. It's Lenape for spring among the bushes, but it's spelled a lot like Aqualung, my friend, so don't you start away uneasy. 2,000 gallons per minute of spring water in effect here, the same amount of water it feels like my bladder suddenly acquires the moment I get comfortable in bed. From what I understand, this whole area used to be underwater, as in the Aquatung Lake, but now it's just a place for nature to flourish. And the flowers bloom like madness in the spring. Sorry. When the Lenape tribe discovered the spring, they really liked it, up until the smallpox breakout. Don't worry, I'm just smelling the water here, inhaling some of the vapors. Now, there's a virtual here, based on the sign explaining the spring, which is weird, not the sign, the fact that the cache is a virtual, because this seems like it's a perfect spot for an Earth cache. I mean, it's almost as if there isn't a significant difference between the two. Well, regardless, I'm glad the CO got me here. All this running water, though, that I shouldn't really drink, you know, best to err on the side of caution, it makes me thirsty. Thirsty enough to trash pick. Journal, I am parched. I spent a considerable amount of time filming at the virtual instead of actually solving the virtual. I just took pictures of the sign. I'm sure I'll get the information I need later, but right now, like I said, thirsty. Water, water everywhere. And not a drop to drink, except I found this 7-Up can unopened. It's actually the cache. Heyo! Now, journal, this here bit is just for me, for when I look back on this entry. I want to be reminded of this spot next to that cache where I sat down on some small wooden bridge and enjoyed the area in the light rain with the approaching thunderstorm, adding a little ambience. End of relaxation period. Journal, I was trying to outwait some people near a cache at a park that is along the Delaware Canal. I've always enjoyed the water around here, whether it's the man-made canal itself from yesteryear's coal transport system or the deceptively powerful Delaware River. I'm always happy to see caches pop up around here because it's just a delightful area to exist outdoors. Problem is, I'm not the only one who feels that way, so even during off hours it can be quite crowded. In the end, I couldn't even get to searching as I ran out of my allotted time. Right beforehand, however, I took a picture of a strange water creature lurking in the canal. Aqueduct, my friend, don't just start away uneasy. You poor old sod. I'll stop. Please, be careful around the water. Well, I don't want to end on a DNF. I'd much rather end on an F, just between you and me. COVID brought a lot of havoc with it, but also a lot of themed caches, so that's nice, right? Silver lining for us geocachers. Yes, why does this micro have 20 favorite points? Oh, you know, because the cache is called COVID-19, I do feel a little freaky having this in my ungloved hands. But if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to open this up and this is going to be completely sealed and the cache will be in a separate chamber. Grody to the max. It occurs to me that I had no idea what to do if I was mistaken. No plan. Actually, some might say that's piss poor planning on my part. For never really going near lakes or oceans, water sure is present for a lot of my geocaching experiences. And that ain't bad, cause geocaching is thirsty work. Be safe out there, journal. God, I just spit all over the camera. No, definitely something flew in there.